You will become an explorer into the mysteries of life. Why are we attracted to one person and not another? What happens when we confront our darkest fears? Can we ever become young again? What are the limits of human endurance? Celebrate the power of the human spirit in its relentless pursuit of knowledge. The more we know, the more powerful we become. Explorations.
On Explorations, how hypothermia really shakes you up.
Let's go.
How extreme cold forced a father to make a life or death decision.
The worst decision I've ever had to face.
And how a Falklands War veteran owes his life to sub-zero temperatures.
When somebody asked, would I make it? It was no way.
"7,000 feet up a mountain in Turkey, U.S. Air Force pilot Mike Couillard was out skiing with his 10-year-old son, Matt. It was their last run of the day.
As we rode the lift up, snow was starting to fall. And as we got off the lift, all of a sudden, the snow started falling pretty heavy. And it got harder and harder to see very far.
Before they knew it, Mike and Matt were lost, in temperatures well below freezing. Mike had had survival training. He knew he should stay put. That way, the search party would know where to look. But Mike kept moving.
I think what drove me to that is I never planned to be the recipient of a search effort. I really thought we're gonna find our way off that mountain on our own that first night.
But Mike was leading his son further from safety, going down the wrong side of the mountain. Matt was finding it harder and harder to keep going.
The snow was about like waist deep, and I kept falling in it and just getting mad at myself and just the situation.
For a 10-year-old, I think I pushed him pretty hard. I think sometimes, he admitted later, he fell in the snow just so I would stop and let him get a breath.
It was only as night fell that Mike realized how drastic the situation was.
I wasn't worried until we stopped and I knew we were going to spend the night on that mountain. I think it was then that the full weight of the situation hit me. My son by now is shivering cold, his clothes are all wet. So I wanted something I could set up within about 30 minutes.
It was a race against time as Mike got to work building a makeshift shelter. Matt's life was in his father's hands. Now Mike had somehow to keep them both alive in sub-zero temperatures.